just to think, a week ago, we didn't even think that the Harapan coalition would win government, let alone Anwar Ibrahim would be free, let alone that he would be 1 to 2 years away, we think, from becoming the next Prime Minister of Malaysia. He's walked out of this hospital where he's being treated for shoulder surgery, and he's right now, after chaotic scenes here, off to the palace where he'll meet the King. We expect a press conference from him around 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Time, where he'll answer, what's next for him and what's been going through his head over this extraordinary week. There'll be a big rally tonight in Kuala Lumpur for his supporters. Amazing times in Malaysia.
Was there much surprise, Adam, that all this has happened so quickly?
Yeah, it is like the whole country is on light speed at the moment. The Malaysian Prime Minister, Dr Mahathir Mohamad, has been getting rid of bureaucrats from the old regime. He's instituted travel bans on people associated with the 1MDB corruption scandal. He's started work on repealing the goods and services tax. An investigation into the 1MDB and former Prime Minister Najib Razak has begun. And of course, Anwar is now free. We thought it would take a couple of weeks. It's only taken a few days. He'll stand for Parliament, we think, in a by-election within a couple of months. And then he should be Prime Minister if Dr Mahathir keeps his word within 1 to 2 years.
What's the feeling about that there? Is there any doubt that Dr Mahathir might renege on what he's promised?
Well, I think people are kind of a little bit cautious, but the party that has power now, the coalition that has power, is Anwar's party. It's Harapan, his coalition. They have about 100 seats. If Dr Mahathir reneges on the agreement, I suppose the coalition can always elect a new leader. But no one wants that kind of chaos. The politicians and family members of Anwar that I've spoken to say they think Dr Mahathir will hand over the reins of power within 1 to 2 years. That's what he's always said. He's still saying that. No one thinks there's any reason that anything different will happen.
And he's been in prison for a total of 11 years. And of course, Dr Mahathir Mohamad was his ally, was definitely his foe for a long, long time.
Yeah, that's right. They were Prime Minister and Deputy Prime Minister together all those years ago, but then in 1998 they fell out spectacularly, and it ended up with trumped-up political charges on the order of Dr Mahathir being laid against his former political ally. He spent much of those next 20 years either in prison or dealing with trials. It's been a chaotic time. Imprisoned again under Najib Razak on similar charges, similar trumped-up politically motivated charges. Just a terrible time for Anwar Ibrahim. All that's over now, and he's on his way to being this country's next leader. It's incredible.
And is there a real sense there, Adam, that a new era has begun?
Yes, there is. Malaysians, I've noticed just the difference between before the election and after the election. People are more willing to talk to you. The media is suddenly free. You're seeing all these articles written about both sides of politics. It was a state-controlled media. It's now not. It's a vibrant democracy. I don't think Malaysia has ever been one before. 61 years of one-party rule, an effective dictatorship under Dr Mahathir's original rule. All that is over. The country is a real democracy, it seems. It's really encouraging. People here are speaking openly about it. They're ecstatic. A breath of fresh air is the way people describe it over and over again.